Sveiki! So this video is a book review of the book called Krāsainās pasakas or Colorful Fairy Tales. It is written by Imants Ziedonis. So this is a collection of short stories, and the theme is each story represents the particular color. Like, for example, the brown story is talking about a small being, but as far as I know, there isn't a Latvian mythological creature like that. And then other one is quite interesting, the blue story. So the blue horse is the symbol of freedom, but he has to reside all alone in the sky, and he sometimes comes down during spring. So, and the other horses that are left on earth see him as a symbol of freedom. But about the mythological beings mentioned in this book, the black story is a perfect example of Latvian understanding of underworld, because it talks about the being called Valns or the devil. There is one particular Valns that is supposed to be the one of the main leaders of the underworld or hell. In many folk tales, they are referred as species. That is not just him, there's also female devils and childlike devils as well. And in the black story, it talks about how the devils don't like the light. They like to live in all black circumstances. Meaning when they try to enter from the surface world back to their underworld, they cannot fetch things like torch or anything that can create light. And there's several doors they must pass to enter their realm. And the other story associated with mythological beings I found is the green one. So in the green story, it talks about a forest that goes into a city to take it over once a year. Meaning, since a lot of cities create dust or loud sounds, then the forest decides once a year go there and clean it up. Meaning, when the forest goes and takes over the city, all the wooden things like baseball bats, the sprouts come out, and the mushrooms like boletus are walking freely on the street. In my opinion, it is a personification of a being called Mežavetis or man of the forest. Well, it has some similarities with a Russian being called Leshy, who is also seen as the guardian of the forest. So Mežavetis, he is apparently giant size. When he walks around, sometimes he has a green beard, sometimes brown, but he's always covered in moss. And some kids are afraid of him because they believe he will kidnap them. But in general, the short stories are interesting. So that's it for the video. Thank you.